last New Orleans dish I made was gumbo, and that had chicken, had shrimp, it had sausage, it had andouille and chorizo in it. This is not gumbo, and it is a Louisiana dish. Today I'm going to make some jambalaya, basically meat and vegetables. And we got some shrimp here, we got some chicken thighs, some andouille sausage, a little bit of veggies. So I'm going to get some prep going together, and then we're going to get things moving in the Dutch oven, start cooking some chicken, cooking some sausage, get some veggies in there, see you over the stove. When we last talked, we were getting ready to prep some vegetables. We took those vegetables, quartered them up, threw them in the food processor for a quick few pulses. They're not pureed, but nice finely chopped. Got the chicken in here. We put it skin side down, flipped it over. It's going to get pretty loud in a second, but I'm going to take the chicken out and put it in here, and then we're going to get the sausage in there. So give me a second to do that, and I think we can take care of the noise really quickly by putting that chicken out. Turn the heat down just a little bit, heat down to medium. And then their sausage nice and coated here. We're using smoked andouille sausage, so if you use raw andouille, it would be really difficult to cut. So it's smoked, but still going to secrete some fat, so we're going to get a nice chicken fat, andouille sausage fat base in here. A few minutes and the sausage is going to come out. And we'll put the vegetables in there and start our base. You don't want to keep your meat in through the whole process because your meat will get really dried out. The chicken, the skin's going to come off, and once we get the rice and the vegetables and everything together there, we're going to put the chicken skin side down on there so it can finish cooking the rest of the way. Then we're going to shred it up at some point and throw it back in later. So a couple minutes and the sausage will be done. And then we'll get the vegetables in there, we'll bring everything else together. Okay, if you can't hear it, the veggies are sizzling. So it's time now to throw in the rice. Get that nice and coated. Let that start to toast a little bit. The same way we do it with paella and risotto. Get that rice toasted before you start, before you get the liquid in there that it's going to absorb. And some salt, cayenne pepper, and some thyme. We'll give this a good mix. As you can see, we've got the chicken here. The skin's already off of that. Skins are gone. Skins are not going to stay in this dish. All right. A little clam juice. Some diced tomatoes. A little bit of the reserved juice from the diced tomatoes. Some chicken broth. A couple bay leaves. would you put a shaker top on a bottle of bay leaves? We're gonna get through that little hole. We're gonna put the sausage back in. That's gonna stay now. Alright, this is going to cook for about 10 minutes. We want that rice to start to cook and expand a little bit, start to absorb some of the liquid in there. And then we're going to put the chicken in, and then to fully cook the rest of that, take the chicken out, shred it, put the shrimp in, and then put the chicken back in and get it all together. Okay, time's about up on our chicken. If you could tell by the steam coming through here, that might mean something as well. So, bring the chicken into this dish. It's simmering quite a lot. Is that simmering? I think it's 5-alarm boiling. Turn that one down, turn that one up. See if that works. The problem is that when you have such high heat coming from gas on a cast iron Dutch oven, bringing that heat down probably isn't going to happen anytime soon. So anyways, we'll just work with it. But it's a good thing that we're taking the meat out at certain times, so the meat's not cooking through the whole recipe. And chicken thighs, you gotta work pretty hard to dry out chicken thighs. But anyways, they're coming out now. I'm tossing the shrimp, which is probably going to cook about 5.3 seconds because it's so hot in here. Leaving the shells on, that's going to make the shrimp a lot more flavorful, in case you were wondering why sometimes shells are left on shrimp versus taken off. Like, why do I have to take the shells off my own shrimp? Why couldn't they just buy the peeled and deveined stuff? Well, the flavor's down there. As a matter of fact, when you take the shells off, you might even want to put them away so you can use them for like a shrimp bisque or a seafood bisque dish. So we're going to just kind of, these are already turning pink. We're just going to kind of flip, make sure that shrimp gets underneath all the goodness. Just a little test here, make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom, which is not the case because there's so much liquid in here. The rice thickened up really nicely, and it's going to come together really well. Just want to make sure the shrimp is covered, because if you see a gray spot on the shrimp, it's probably not going to cook and turn pink all by itself. It's not that hot. Actually, you can tell the heat turned down a little bit, so I still want that at kind of medium. So that's good. We're going to do that for about 5 minutes, and while that happens, we're going to take a couple forks here, and we're going to shred all the chicken meat off of the chicken. So once our shrimp is done, once we're done shredding the chicken here, we should be in a spot where we can just throw it right back in. Our 5 minutes should be up at that point. So, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have hands, because these two forks aren't going to cut it for very long. I'm still on my first piece here. I'm not even trying to shred it. I'm just trying to get all of it off the chicken. My trusty knife. Alright, so I'm going to shred this, put it in the shrimp, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be home free. Alright, come back in a minute. Alright, chicken's shredded. We should be pretty good here. I turned the heat off, but we're still sizzling here, and that's not going to change because, like I said, once you get a Dutch oven heated up, it's going to take a while to bring it down. So what I've got to do next is get the bay leaves out. I'm going to do that before I mess this, quote unquote, mess this up by throwing all the chicken in there, because chasing those bay leaves down won't be a picnic. Where you at? Where you at? Where they at? Where they at? You can't hide from me. I'm coming to get you. Or maybe you can hide from me. Come on. There's not that much space in here. Where could you be? Okay. If I say I'm giving up on the fight, then that means I'm going to find it, right? Oh, there you go. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Here, your brother misses you. There. Okay. Now we're going to throw the chicken in. It's coarsely shredded. I didn't shred it. But I shredded it. You know what I mean? I don't need that anymore. Now we'll just give it a nice good mix. Actually, I don't know if you want some parsley. Give it a couple twists and spins. Get the chicken and the parsley nice deep inside. And once I do this, we'll give it a taste. And see if I need to add more salt. Risky proposition. Oh look, piece of sausage. Smells good. Why wouldn't it? What? Still hot. In case you couldn't tell. Alright. More salt. That should be good. That's probably about 3/4 of a teaspoon. Not too much, seeing as how we only put in 1 teaspoon earlier. We don't have a lot of really salty components in here, so that'll be enough. All right, I probably will taste it again, but I'm not tasting it yet. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. All right, we're looking good. Let it cool down, taste it, see if it needs any more salt, and then put it in a bowl and see how it tastes. All right, Louisiana dinner tonight. Chicken, shrimp, andouille sausage. Lots of good spices, lots of good flavor. Some veggies, onion, pepper, garlic. I don't think you can go wrong. This is so good. The smoked andouille sausage just gives it so much good flavor. And the chicken thighs, the shredded chicken thighs, took on so much from sitting in the pot for so long. Now all I need is a hurricane to wash it down. Enjoy your dinner. I know I am.